let's try that again. Let's try that again. Well, I was simply testing you guys. I was moving my mouth to convince you guys that it was a trap. But really, this entire time, I was just testing to see if you guys are paying attention. Well, hello everyone. Hello, kontomo. My name is Uzuki Tomoya, and I am Tsunderia Generation 3 TsunDream's residential marshmallow bunny rabbit. Here, not with my companion Meep, because Meep doesn't exist for Seifuku Girls Uniform 3D Tomo. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Today, we are doing nothing in particular, actually. Or maybe we're doing everything at once. I don't know. We're having a very chill chatting stream. So, thanks for stopping by, everyone. It's been a while since we've really just sat down and hung out, so I can just kind of talk with you guys. We can just talk and chat and have fun, and I don't know, maybe we'll get derailed. I was thinking, it might be interesting. It might be interesting to try some coding out for the push-up stream, because there's something I want to make, but I need to learn how to code first. So that might be interesting, but I also don't know the first thing about at least C++, which I'd have to learn, so that might be off the table. Anyways, this week we're not playing any games. Indeed, we are not. I sat down Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, Monday morning, and usually throughout the week, I'm like, I really want to stream this. I'm going to put this on my schedule. But I sat throughout the whole week and I was like, I can't think of any games to play. What games do I play? And nothing came to mind. So I just decided, okay, well, I've been meaning to do a chatting stream, a hangout stream. Let's hang out. Hello. Welcome in, Ian Mark Bragot. So yeah. What software do I use for mixing, Nia? I use Reaper, but I will say, me telling you that isn't the most helpful thing for learning how to mix. I will say, really what you need to know when it comes to mixing is the list of programs I use. Or more so, everything, all the stuff that I use in Reaper. And so, I will list it off really quickly. The things I use when mixing, number one is Reaper, which is kind of like the shell. It's where I put all the plugins in. It's where the magic happens. But the other programs I use Melodyne for tuning vocals. Yeah, that auto-tune, like, oh my god, this guy must suck because he's tuning his vocals to, it's not real. Yeah, I use Melodyne for that. That's the stuff I use. And then, of course, you can kind of sort these by bundle. The other things I use include some plugins from the Waves bundle, such as Waves Doubler, R Compressor and R Reverb, or Renaissance Comp and Renaissance Reverb. I also use a lot from the Isotope Ozone bundle. If you're not a mixer, these words mean nothing to you, but you can look them up if you want to be a mixer. Isotope Ozone is one of my favorites. And the Fab Filter bundle is also the big place I go to. Other things that seal the deal include Fresh Air by Slate Digital, which is free. Over the Top, or OTT, by Xfer, which is free. And what's the other one I use? Track Spacer, which is not free. Also, the Fab Filter bundle, the Waves bundle, Isotope bundle, none of those are free either. It's like thousands of dollars. So, not the most beginner friendly, I will say, but it is what it is. What instrument do I like? Oh, that's a great question. Not the oboe, that's for sure. I hate playing the oboe. I like listening to piano. I like listening to guitar. I mean, I like listening to lots of instruments. There's really not there are very few instruments that I hate. It'd be easier to list instruments very few instruments that it'd be easier to list the instruments that I hate than the ones I like, because, I like listening to lots of instruments. As for playing, piano's pretty fun to play, but I suck. Guitar's pretty fun to play, but I suck. Oboe's pretty fun to... No, oboe's not fun to play. I hate that thing. Saxophone looks fun to play, but I suck. Anyways. Not beginner friendly, that's why Tomo is correct. Well, I have been mixing for, like, how many years? It's 2022 now. Yeah, like 7 years. So, You know, it happens. You see, okay, well, I was an oboe player, guys. And because I'm an oboe player, I'm entitled to say I hate playing the oboe. I don't hate the sound of the oboe, but I hate playing it. Like, the back pressure required for that thing, the face muscles required for that thing. Ask any oboe player, they'll be like, I hate this instrument. Well, they probably won't, but they'll be like, why did I pick this instrument? I could have just played something easy, like, I don't know, piano or something, or like, what's an easy instrument? What's a really easy instrument? Like, not drums, like, I don't know. What's saxophone? I hear saxophone's not that bad. Clarinet. I heard that one's not that bad either, but it's also, the skill cap is very high. Maybe like trumpet. Kazoo, exactly. Harmonica. Yeah. Violin. Well, all instruments are really hard, to be honest. There's no really easy instrument except for, people make instruments so complicated and so difficult nowadays that no instrument is easy. Tambourine triangle. But you have to be pretty good to hit the tambourine on time, you know? There's lots of different variations. Triangle, you have to have good technique to get that sound right. But I will say triangle is probably one of the easier ones. Violin is good for beginners. Yeah, but there's so many hard things with violin, right? Like harmonics, like double stops. That stuff is hard. Like different like bowing styles. Violin is hard, but maybe not easy to pick. Like maybe easier to pick up, hard to master. Also, tuning that is hard. Like you have to memorize like the positioning of your fingers without any guides or anything. Violin is hard. String instruments hard, but yeah, piano's the easiest to like pick up and actually make sound with, though. Like you just push the things down and it goes ding dong ding dong. Like that's certainly the easiest. Invisible? Oh, probably the Ferritone or whatever it's called. Theraphin, whatever it's called. That instrument's really cool, I will say. The thermo, whatever. It's the one that's like based on heat or like your position of your hand. That one's really cool. Just put guide tapes. Oh, easy, yeah. But then doesn't that interfere with like the string vibration? Because when you press it down, it's like vibrating in other places. Maybe not. Noodle slurping noises. Yeah, that's relatable. Also, my day has been actually pretty good. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I had coffee in the afternoon. Like I woke up late, went to bun duties. I had my coffee and then I had one burst of energy. Then I had my second coffee or second half of my coffee. And it was certainly tasty. Actually, no, it was cold, but it was still pretty good. And I don't know, that pushed me through the rest of the day. It was really cool, actually. I obviously, I can't talk too much about what actually happens at bun duties, but we did have a really cool meeting. I learned about this thing called, have you guys heard of a synchrotron? It's basically the most powerful advanced X-ray technology in the world. That stuff is crazy. It's literally like they put like an X-ray that they would use for like X-raying your bones. They put that in like the place where they would load something like maybe like 100 microns wide and like 100 microns in dimensions. Like they put something tiny in a room that's like the size of like maybe like the chamber just for the thing is like 3 bedrooms big. It's huge. I've never seen one, but I learned about it today. I was like, that's really cool. We're probably not getting one of those. But yeah, it's really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. What you just said about piano or triangle is the tip of the iceberg, right? Like, instruments are so hard. Like there's so much advanced technique to instruments. Like, you can point to something and say, oh, well, that looks easy to make sound with. And then you're like, you see someone who's an expert at like tambourine and they're like juggling like 3 at the same time, like alternating like different rhythms. People are crazy, guys. I learned about this style of guitar playing where like you pick with like 4 fingers at the same time and you're playing like different like melodies at the same time. It's like playing the drums with different counter melodies. Like what? Who decided they had to make guitar so difficult? I mean, it's probably really cool. I haven't heard it, but I learned about it. It was like, people are crazy. It's not a real name. It's a Transformers name. Yeah, the synchrotron. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, 4 fingers. Yeah, no, 4 fingers on both hands. Like 4 fingers on the strumming hand. So you're like plucking like 3 different strings at the same time. And you're like, huh? Like who thought about that? I don't know. The pole? Oh, shoot. Wow, it's actually tied up with Seifuku. I can switch between them pretty easily, honestly. So if things get mixed up, you know, we do other things. But that's okay. Just play Guitar Hero on easy. Exactly. Guitar Hero, easiest instrument, you know. Dance Dance Revolution with the PS4 controller or PS2 controller, whatever you kids used back in the day. Just press the buttons. It's so easy. Just press the buttons. Oh, it's fingerstyle guitar. That's what it is. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. This is someone who made the mandolin. Yeah, then the mandolin exists. That's crazy. The banjo, well, see, banjo's not even that easy because, like, you can do anything you can do on a guitar, probably. You could probably do on a banjo. Like, you could probably do harmonics on a banjo, maybe? I don't know. Just don't want to think about it. Beat Saber's your instrument? Guys, wait. One day, hello, welcome in, Dear Lux. One day, I really want to try Beat Saber. I've never played before, but it seems really cool. I just don't know like how copyright works for that. But Beat Saber looks really cool. I went to an electronics store this weekend, guys, and I saw like a 3D headset, and I was so tempted. I was there with my tomological mother, my Tomomoom, as we call her. Actually, I only call her that. And she looked at me as I was like eyeing the 3D headset. She was like, "What are you gonna do with that?" I was like, Tomomoom, you have no idea. Beat Saber. Okay, Beat Saber's really cool. So think lightsabers, right? Think like Star Wars lightsabers. And then think like I don't know, Love Live, like Dance Dance Revolution, some kind of rhythm game. And then like you hold like two like lightsabers, and you like when you swing, it like cuts the different blocks and it makes sound. So you have to like swing the lightsabers to the sound and break the blocks. It's like a full body workout, but it's like a rhythm game. So I don't know, it's really cool. I mean, it looks so fun. Like you're like but you're like I don't know, it seems really cool. Like I don't know. As a kid, I always liked like lightsaber battles in Star Wars. I like smacked a kid's hand once because I got so excited. I was like, "We're having a lightsaber battle for real, and you're gonna die." And then I swung the lightsaber and like smacked his hand really hard. I was like, "But we are fighting for real. You wuss." So I don't know. That stuff like always seemed fun to me. And then you have like the headset on, so it's like VR. I don't know. But if you get motion sickness, Fizzle Pickle, that sounds like it sucks. Like. I would not be down for that. It sounds really dizzying, really tiring if you get motion sickness. I tend to not get motion sickness, so I'm usually okay, but yeah. Is it bad that you've never watched Star Wars? You know, honestly, like, it's not that bad if you've never watched Star Wars. Like, Star Wars isn't the end of the world. Like, you're honestly not missing too much. I feel like the Star Wars fans are a little bit far removed from like the anime fans and the VTuber fans. Like for the most part, there can be some overlap, but for the most part, like if you haven't seen Star Wars, like it's like older nerds who will be like, "You haven't watched Star Wars, but like I'm your father," or something. But yeah, Laura, welcome into becoming a Tomoyachi. Feel free to enjoy your membership emotes and some of the special perks that I haven't updated in a while, such as stuff. I haven't done a membership stream in a while, but I'd like to. But yeah, feel free to drop a Tomo Chad. There's lots of really pog emotes if you like to try them. But yeah, there is the Star Wars anime. I do want to see that. But yeah, please welcome in the new Tomoyachi. But I definitely haven't watched it. I mean, Star Wars is cool, don't get me wrong. Like there's a lot of like really fun stuff in it, but I can't say that you're really like, if you're missing it, you're missing like a culture. I mean, you are kind of missing a little bit of a cultural icon, but that generation has kind of moved on. I feel like Star Wars recently has kind of fallen off a lot. There's so many other like amazing works of sci-fi and anime, and other cultures have created really cool stuff as well. So, yeah, I can't say you're really missing it. I definitely agree, Little Mankey. The older movies do feel like they're a little bit better. I don't really enjoy. I don't know. I didn't watch like the newest, but you know, everyone jokes about one of my old Bun University roommate. Oh, funny guy, hilarious guy. I love him to death. He was really into Star Wars, and we'd always make jokes about how bad the prequels were. The prequels are episode 1 through 3, The Phantom Menace, the Attack of the Clones, and Return of the Sith, or whatever. I don't know, Revenge of the Jedi. I don't even remember what it's called. But we'd always joke about that, like Jar Jar Binks, worst character ever existed. And then I was like, but I actually like Jar Jar Binks. So it was yeah, Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Sith, whatever. That's the 6th movie. But yeah, Mercenary Badoo, what's up? Welcome in. But yeah, the Star Wars movies are very funny. They're very interesting. The lore is really cool, especially when I was little. I did like them a lot, but nowadays I'm like, I just want to watch like soccer anime or something like that. I just want to watch like cute girl anime, like Licorice Recall or whatever, Licorice Recoil, whatever it's called. Welcome in, honey. Thanks for stopping by. Also, Natalie asks, do I like reading and what sorts of books? Okay, nowadays I don't really read so much because I don't know, reading takes so much time. Like, my opinion on reading, it's like if I'm gonna sit down with a book, I'd rather be mixing or playing Apex. Like, I feel like I can, or watching like YouTube videos, like I feel like I can absorb knowledge faster. But like, I do like a good book. Like, I say I hate reading, but like, reading Percy Jackson, I love reading Percy Jackson. If I'm gonna say like the type of books I really like, it's like young adult fiction. Like I'm such a nerd for young adult fiction. Like, I loved Percy Jackson. I don't know. Like, I don't know if you guys experience this when reading a book, but I feel like what's so cool about reading a book, like a storybook. I hate reading textbooks or like anything that's like actually trying to teach you something. But like Percy Jackson, like you read the book and like the words like float off, like you imagine the story in your head. It's like you picture every scene that's going on as you read, and it gets so ingrained in your mind. It's like when you can read a book and you can just, it's so well written that you can visualize the story and you can see the action happening like it's right in front of you. I love reading those kinds of books, like the mystery of it all. And I don't know, I just really like those books. But if it's like, I don't know, some books are just so boring. I just don't see it in my head and it's not fun. I like the movies. I actually haven't watched the Percy Jackson movies. So funny thing, Natalie asked if I read Harry Potter, and I actually haven't read Harry Potter. And the reason for that was, I don't know, as a kid, like, you read the Harry Potter books, right? That's like, when you're in first grade, that's like your sign that you're an advanced reader because you read 500 pages of Harry Potter or something in like second grade or something. I thought Harry Potter was so generic. I was like, I don't want to be roped in with the Harry Potter kids. I don't want to be like that. I want to forge my own path, guys. I want to read Percy Jackson because it's newer and cooler. I want to read like the Magic Tree House, or what was that other one? Like Guardians of Ga'Hoole I was really into, or like there was that one which is like The Secrets of Droon or something. I was like, I don't want to be a normie and read Harry Potter. I don't want to be a nerd. Oh yeah, exactly, Kinetic. I want to be a literary hipster, a young adult fiction literary hipster. Of course, my version of reading The Magic Tree House was I opened the book, and to showcase how fast I can read, I literally placed my finger against the line and whip my finger across the page as fast as possible and pretend that's reading. That's how I used to read in kindergarten and first grade. I'd be like, look, I can read so fast, because such an emphasis was placed on like how fast you could read when you're growing up to like judge like, you are a gifted child. So I was like, and I closed the book. I'm like, I have no idea what just happened. I learned how to read eventually, but you know. Did I ever read The Hunger Games? Yeah, that was the other hipster book I really liked. Like, I love The Hunger Games. Oh, Hunger Games books, so good. I saw like a Twitter post the other day, was like, guys, the Hunger Games books were actually really good, and you guys need to shut up. Like, it's not like a love triangle. It's actually a really good story with really good themes, and it's captivating and engaging. And I was like, yes, I really like the Hunger Games. Hunger Games were so good. Anyways, I really enjoy the Hunger Games. I think I still own all the books, so I would like to reread them at some point. Hunger Games are so good. How many books are we going to talk about? I'm just going with the flow, guys. I have no idea. But okay, I haven't, like, speaking of movies, I said I hadn't seen like all the Percy Jackson movies. I heard there was a series or something. I watched the first Lightning Thief movie. I didn't really like it so much, but I've only seen like a few of the Harry Potter movies. And you know, I like it. Like, I think it's cool. I've seen the Sorcerer's Stone like 3 times because I always forget what happens and then I rewatch it to try and watch all of Harry Potter from the beginning. And then I don't. And I forget and I rewatch the Sorcerer's Stone again. But, yeah, I don't know. I like Harry Potter, like the world building is really cool. And that's what I like about the story and stuff. But, I haven't seen all the movies, so I don't know, so-and-so dies and so-and-so, like, I don't know, is, like, shipped with so-and-so and this so-and-so is an asshole. I know all that, but, like, I don't know that much about Harry Potter. Do you know there's a Lightning Thief musical? I didn't. But that'd be pretty cool. Wait, guys, for Lightning Thief fans, I think Rick Riordan came to, like, my area once, the author of the Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson series, and the Mythical God series. He came, and he did like a book like event or something, and like he talked about the books and stuff, and you got to ask him questions. It was really cool. And the best part was at the end, like everyone who attended got one of the actual like orange Camp Half-Blood shirts. It was so cool. Like, so I actually own like a bright orange Camp Half-Blood shirt. The only issue is by the time I got out to get the shirt, they only had the extra large left or something, or like extra large. And I'm not like a big dude. I'm like tiny. So like I got the extra large Camp Half-Blood shirt and I can't wear it because it just looks like a bag on me. But it's really cool. I don't know if they still have those around, but like it's really cool. I do need to dig that out of my closet somewhere because like it's like pajamas. I should wear that as my pajamas. My current pajama shirt is literally like falling apart. Like there's a huge hole in the armpit, like, and it's only getting bigger every time I wash it. So maybe I'll get the Camp Half-Blood shirt going for my thing. So I just kept it. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna sell my Camp Half-Blood shirt. Like, how many people can say they have like the orange Camp Half-Blood shirt? Not very many. So it is really cool. I'll send a picture of it sometime. It's so sick. Also, welcome in, Daria. Welcome in. Also, I think my food is here. Yeah, my food is here. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab my food. Hold on. Let me just type some chat here. BRB grabbing foods. All right, we're gonna be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back. Grabbing food. I'm back. Hello. Hope you guys didn't miss me too much. How's it going? So I got some pasta here, gluten-free pasta this time. I wanted to try it out, but yeah, ate Filipino food not too long ago. Nice. Again, I've never had Filipino food, but it'd be cool. The amount of Harry Potter will not be named. Just give me a butterbeer. Wait, what? I don't... What do you mean the amount of Harry Potter? Either way. This is now a mukbang stream. Exactly. Oh, but Harry Potter plot holes. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I heard things with Harry Potter. But, like, consider it from the writer's perspective. Like, how hard is it to create, like, an entire world and, like, do all of that as just, like... one person with an editing team? Like, it seems really hard, especially if you're like the biggest like book in the world, or the biggest book series like in the world at the time, and you also have like a questionable history of your comments with marginalized communities. Anyways, yeah. What kind of food did I get? I got this like pasta thing. It looks really good. I have no idea what it is, guys. It's some kind of like fettuccine albedo or something. I don't really know, but it looks pog. It looks pretty pog. Wait, I could send a picture, right? I could send a picture. Hold on. Let me take a picture. Every time you come in, there's food getting delivered. Yeah, well, I stream at my own dinner time, right? So, like, I get home from... This looks terrible in the picture. Hold on, I'm gonna need to do like some photo editing. But like, it's tough because like I come home from bun duties like 30 minutes before I have to stream. So like, when am I gonna eat? Because some days I have to work really late, and other days, yeah. So hold on, I gotta do some I gotta do some filtering here. Okay, exposure. That looks like shit. Okay, I'll lower the exposure. Brilliance. That doesn't do anything. Okay. Highlights. It makes it a little bit better. Shadows. Oh yeah, get rid of some of that shadow shit. Okay. Contrast. We'll lower the contrast a bit so it's a little easier to see. Brightness. Lower brightness a little bit. Black point. Ooh, I love black point. Actually, I'll decrease the black point on this. Saturation. Love me some saturation. Okay, a little bit of that. It should be good. Anyways. You haven't even eaten anything? Oh no, you should eat something. You should eat something. Food is literally his hired model. Exactly. But yeah, some nights dinner isn't until midnight, right? It's like so tough to basically, it's hard working like 3 jobs, guys. Cut me a break. It's hard because I work my my bun duties job. I have to stream, and then I also have mixed commissions and other mixed projects that I have to do. It's hard. Or VTubing is one of the 3 jobs. I mean, it's hard, guys. It's hard. So, is what it is. Yeah. The Asian side character has the best lines, but never the best lesson. Wait, what? Is this like from like one of the is this a Harry Potter reference? I don't know. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's different. It's definitely difficult. So it's like, you know, I gotta kill 2 birds with 1 stone sometimes. You gotta eat and you gotta stream at the same time, or you gotta eat on the job. It's also tricky because like my bun duties job, again, which I won't talk too much about, is like, it's very intense. It's very intense. So like there's a lot of work that has to be done. And so it's just a lot to do. But it is what it is. I try to keep things entertaining and not be too tired and that's why you see so many streams get moved around. Like, things come up at bun duties and I have to take care of them, and because I have responsibilities to my team and stuff. So there's a lot that happens. Now, where the heck is this pasta? I took a picture of this. Why isn't this? Saving images is so annoying nowadays. Okay. Here's my pasta, guys. I have to do it this way? Okay. Pasta 1, I'm gonna call it. And we're just gonna grab pasta 1. Pasta. Alright, this looks like shit from this picture, actually, guys. But trust me, it's pretty pog. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, big pasta. Hold on. It's not like terrible. But it's pretty pog looking. I haven't taken a bite yet. I've been talking so much. Just put it over here. Pasta. And I'll take off the text. So here's the pasta. This looks like weirdly green on my screen. I don't like it. Yeah, ew, I'm sorry. It looks much better. I just don't have good lighting in my room. Wow, but it tastes amazing. But why does it look green? It's not even pesto. It just looks green. I don't know why. Wait, it's like really good, actually. That's cheese. That's not mold. Wait, this cheese is so good. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wait. The pasta is like perfectly balanced, as all things should be. It's like so creamy, but the cheese is just the right amount of saltiness. I don't even know what kind of cheese. I have no idea. This is really good. Like, this is delicious. I haven't had like DoorDash this good in a while. This is so good. Yeah, the creaminess is just perfect. Wow. American cheese? No, the cheese is white. I don't think American cheese is normally white, right? It's usually like processed orange, like the color of oranges. When it comes to food, Tomo can describe perfectly. I mean, I'm just experiencing it, guys. Like, this is so good. And like, I'll try not to make too many pasta stirring sounds because, you know, people make things look weird. Oh, yeah, right. There is white American cheese. There's the dilly kind. That's true. That said, this cheese is like, it doesn't taste American. It doesn't taste processed. It's actually really good. Guys, this is like a mukbang. Hungry now? You didn't even eat breakfast? Please eat breakfast. I say, I don't eat breakfast either. My breakfast is usually... What is my breakfast? My breakfast is usually... coffee. My breakfast is usually coffee, a fig bar from the free cafeteria at Bun Duties. Maybe like a cracker or something. I don't know. Are we talking about cheese? We're talking about the cheese. We're talking about the meal in general right now, actually. This is so good. This is just exceptional. I hope there's not too much milk in this or else, you know, I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm gonna die later. Now, if I have to abruptly end the stream for reasons after consuming this, let's just say it was probably if this was too much milk containingness. That's probably why. And I will not go into more detail. This is so good. This is like a banger. That's some slapping breakfast. Yeah, wow. You know, the coffee really hits with the, I have no idea. It really hits. Man. Lactose intolerant with a love of cheese, right? Honestly, though, my lactose intolerance is hit or miss. It's like, if I drink milk, yeah, 100% shot to be destroyed. But if I have, like, ice cream or cheese, doesn't do it to me sometimes. I don't know what it is. But massively pog. Massively pog. You too? Being lactose intolerant is suffering, right? Shout out to the genetic lottery screwing us over, guys. Shout out. Damn Punnett squares, am I right? Mendel and his genetics theory, grrr. Okay, 1 to 2 week old cheesecake. I think you're running a risk there for another reason. Yeah, damn you, Punnett squares, for giving me the probably dominant gene of the bunch. Like, neither of my tomological parents are lactose intolerant, actually. I don't know why the heck I am. And your cheesecake for breakfast. Uncle Ray, do you eat cheesecake for breakfast? That's what I call a slapping breakfast. Lactose intolerant, but still eats dairy because of the suffering? Exactly. That's how I feel too. It's like, do I suffer? What if this boba has real milk in it? Drinks it, dies. One time I was over at a friend's house and we got like this really nice boba place and they're like, oh, it's really great. And then like, they didn't put oat milk in, they put real milk in. And then I was like, wow, this is so tasty. And then I laid on my friend's couch for like 5 hours in pain. Okay, maybe not 5 hours, but like 1 to 2 hours. Your DNA says nope, exactly. You have pizza for breakfast, Kevin? Yo, pizza for breakfast always hits. I agree there. Oh, man. Just half lactose intolerant. Right, I feel like that's a thing. Like, people are like, lactose intolerant people, it's like, so many of my friends also are just like half lactose intolerant. It's like, will I spin the Russian roulette with lactose intolerant today? And lactose intolerance? Well, guess I'll lose. Guess I'll die. But in another way. Yeah. Hope you had a good meal and stream. Getting late, so you might sleep. No worries. Have a good one. Yeah. I mean, it's late for me. Me too. Cold or hot pizza? Either or, to be honest. Depends where it's from, though. Like, some pizzas are really good cold, some pizzas are really good hot. You know, it just depends on the place. Sometimes it's like so good, sometimes it's not good. But I don't know. I'm usually pretty open to options. I will say gluten-free pizza cold tastes like cardboard. Feels like cardboard. Don't do it. Don't do it. Night Uncle Red, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. All right. Pizza for breakfast, your parents wouldn't let you? That's okay. I mean, I actually would say it was probably my tomological mother who encouraged me to try pizza for breakfast once. You know, sometimes you have, like, days where your parents let up on the parenting and they're like, you know, screw it. You're sick or whatever. Yeah, have a fun day off. You need a day off from being, like, a functional human being sometimes. So, that's where pizza for breakfast comes in handy. But I wouldn't say you're super missing out. You love pineapple on pizza, but some places add too much. I agree. I think if you go overkill, it kind of ruins the point. Pineapple's supposed to be like a side on the pizza. It's not supposed to be pizza on pineapple. It's pineapple on pizza for a reason. Got a lurk, Kevin? No worries. Have a good lurk. You have your days when your parents don't parent. I agree. You know, sometimes you become the parent for your parents. I think that's something you'll realize as you get older. Like, well, maybe it's something I've started to realize recently. I'm not trying to date myself too much, but like, as I've grown a little bit older, I found, like, especially with technology growing so fast and, you know, being like a young, bright mind, maybe, like, I have to teach my tomological mother a lot about technology sometimes. I mean, it's like, it's the opposite of how it used to be, but sometimes, you know, you feel like you've become the parent. And it's like, you know, when your parents get to a certain age, you eventually will have to be the one that starts to take care of them. And, you know, is what it is. So, good to get some practice in early. Your parents are doing their best too, though, so appreciate that. A lot of my coworkers are parents too, and, you know, they tell me, like, you know, you think that when you become a parent, things become a lot easier, or, like, you just know everything. Like, parents just know everything. You learn so much, but you realize as a parent, you know probably just as much as the person over there, and it's all about figuring it out. So, your parents are trying their best to do what's right. Wow, I sound like an old man. Maybe. Have a good stream. Okay, yeah, no worries. Thanks, Cloudy, for stopping by. But yeah. I think that when we grow older, our parents realize we become adults. Some of them do. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It is what it is. I mean, you can never take the parent out of a parent, right? You can only take a little bit of the child out of yourself, but you can never take the parent out of a parent. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just part of life. I'll continue eating pasta. Master Tomugwe. Speaking of Oogway, Kung Fu Panda remake? Kung Fu Panda remake, guys? Looks pretty good. I'm kind of excited for it, but I haven't done anything about it. I mean, I haven't, like, done my research or planned out when I'm going to see it, but I loved Kung Fu Panda when I was smaller. Kung Fu Panda was really fun. I own it on DVD. I think I mentioned this already. I own it on DVD. I've watched it like 20 times. The Dragon Warrior. When he walks, the very earth shakes. I love Kung Fu Panda, guys. Maybe we should do a Kung Fu Panda watch along sometime. That'd be so fun. But yeah, being a parent is easy. No, being a parent is not easy. Imagine having to change diapers. Bruh. Maybe some people are more innate with being parents, but you know, being a parent does not seem like an easy job, especially if you have to work. I can't imagine being a parent at my age, like going to work, coming back, going to work, coming back, going to being a VTuber work, then coming back and being a parent too. Like, that seems impossible. I don't know. It's hard when you have a lot you want to do. Which Kung Fu Panda movie do you like the most? I like the first one, to be honest. I hate to say it, but I'm a sucker for the classics, at least for Kung Fu Panda. So, Kung Fu Panda number one. Is it me? It's me. The furries must be exterminated, but this is amazing, guy. Oh, thanks. I agree. The furries must be exterminated, including me sometimes, but I would say I'm pretty cool. How tall is Master Oogway? Wait, I have no idea. I have no idea, actually. Seems like kind of a huge turtle, though. Tortoise, whatever. Oh man, yeah, your brothers and you would watch Kung Fu Panda like every day, right? It's like sometimes you're browsing through your DVD collection back when DVDs were a thing, and you're just like, man, what did we watch? Oh, Kung Fu Panda. That's such a good movie. Jack Black, man. And you just put it on, and you're like, yeah, Kung Fu Panda, man. Such a good movie. It's just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Tomo's an expert. I played Childhood Mother Simulator. Of course, yeah, I played Mom Simulator. I must be such a great mother. Loving and caring, feeding my child from my very bosom. Of course. Master Oogway is 6 feet. Damn, Oogway. Holy shit. You should go play... I should have played basketball instead of being Also, no, I did say, by the way, I would like to correct myself. I do say furries must be eliminated. I specifically mean myself. I must be eliminated at all costs. Nothing against the furry community. I appreciate them. They're wonderful people, by the way. I do want to say, like, the furry community is wonderful. I've never, like, jumped into it myself. But, like, people are people, you know? No hate against furries. I understand, like, there's a meme culture around it, but, like, you gotta show them some respect sometimes. Sometimes. Especially, like, so many of us love, like, animal characters, guys. So many of us love animal characters. I think it's, like, we should be positive towards them. Like, I say them because I'm not necessarily a furry. I mean, I'm, like, a hybrid, right? But, anyways. Oogway gonna pull up on the court. Exactly. I have some funny stories about basketball. Actually, I don't have that many funny stories, but I will say I do really enjoy basketball. Like, I love the feeling of shooting hoops. As a kid, as a small bunny, I'm not the tallest, certainly. I'm not the tallest, certainly. But, so I could never play on, like, a basketball team. Never. It's just not happening. But I do really like shooting baskets. Like, it's such an accomplishing feeling. Like, I could probably never shoot over someone's head. Like, the pressure for that. It's really high, but like, certainly do love shooting hoops. No, Tomo, I must never be eliminated. Oh, you have no idea. I'm such a menace to this planet. You guys should check Twitter and see my replies to other people. I must be eliminated at all costs. Certainly. I'm a menace to people on Twitter. I love it. It's my favorite thing. Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. No, I feel like shooting hoops is so fun, guys. Like okay, maybe this is like, I go with one friend to the, it's been so long, but when I did go, like, more frequently, I would go with one friend, and he's insane. Like, he just constantly hits 3-pointers. Like, every other shot, 3-pointer sunk. Sometimes, like, every shot, it's a 3-pointer sunk. So I started getting in and just, like, I just go on the court and just shoot 3-pointers everywhere. It's really fun. Like, I noticed myself getting better. Like, seeing the improvement as you, like, do an activity more and more. It's so cool. You're like, oh, sheesh, I actually got the 3-pointer. I'm insane. Oh, I got 3 in a row. I'm insane. And you miss, like, a bunch. But, you know, it's really fun. And, like, the exercise, you know you're getting something positive out of the exercise. Like, it's good for you. So, I love playing, I love shooting hoops. I can't say I love playing basketball, but I do love shooting hoops. Anyways, that's what I say. I'll eliminate you, but on Warzone, it's the only game I'm good at, Lamau. Well, please get me out of here. But yeah, PSD from any football, just from the amount of times your brothers decided to snipe you. That's such a brothers thing. I am an only bunny, an only child, but I will say that's like, from the stories and the big brothers I've met, like, that's such a big brothers thing. They're like, hey, what if I threw this basketball, this object that hurts a lot straight at your face? Like, that's such a big brother thing. If I were a big brother, yeah, I might do that. It's horrible. Actually, I probably wouldn't. I'd be too nice. But like, the thought of it when you're not part of it, when you've not experienced that, it's like, and then when you have experienced that, you're like, dude, this sucks. I hate this person with all my guts. Why are you doing this to me? Do you just hate me? And they're like, hee, football go burr. Yeah. I do stuff with that, like, with my plushies. I'd, like, throw them against the wall and be like, take this! But your plushies aren't human beings. Like, different. My poor plushies, guys. My poor Pikachu that some of you guys have seen. Poor thing is beaten to death. Anyways. Oh, basketball's questionable? Oh, because it is hard on the knees. That's true. That is really true. Yeah, everything comes with a limit, right? Yeah. I resent that as a big brother. I accidentally broke my brother's arm tackling him in football. Holy cow. Yeah. No, sometimes you do get a little rough, I will say. I try not to be a physical kind of human being, because I won't say I'm especially strong, but I know I'm especially weak. So I know it's very easy to hurt myself. But yeah, when you're an only child, the only person to snipe is yourself. Exactly. You just you kick the soccer ball at the wall as hard as you can in hopes you smack yourself in the balls. It's just how it is. I've never tried that. Actually, one thing I did do, it was really stupid. It's a funny story, but like the one time I was just sitting, I was like, I had this morbid curiosity as a small bun. I was like, what if I got inside my comforter cover and rolled off the top of my bunk bed? That's probably as close as sniping yourself as I've ever gotten. Like, I just thought that was like a great idea. I was like, what if I just got inside my comforter, I rolled up in it, I just rolled off the top of my bunk bed? Like, what could possibly go wrong? What the hell was I thinking? I literally almost broke my neck. Like, I sprained my neck as like a 5-year-old bunny doing that. Like, what was I thinking? It's probably why I have permanent neck problems or whatever. Closest I got to sniping myself as a small bun. Like, why? Why would I do that? That's so stupid. I don't know. Kids, am I right? I hope if I ever have children of my own, they don't inherit that from me. I hope that they never, like, think to do something as possibly stupid as that. Like, what a brilliant idea. Yeah. You're thinking my marshmallow feel. Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm a marshmallow. I could totally do this shit. Whole different meaning to turning over a burrito. Yeah. What the hell was I thinking? People are kids, including myself, are so stupid. Like, why did I do that? Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, honey. Man, I was an idiot. I was an idiot. What was I thinking? I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Oh, you know the funniest thing? I never did this, but like the funniest thing that kids do, it's not that funny. It's just stupid. Like, they're like, what if I just stapled my finger? Like, why would you staple your finger? Why would you think like putting a metal piece into your hand would not be painful? Like, I was trying to test the limits of like, what would it feel like if I fell from such a height with no vision? I know exactly what's gonna happen if I put my hand between a staple. It's like putting your hand in a car door, but worse. You feel called out, right? Why is this a thing that so many kids do? Like, there were at least like my class was like 30 kids in like preschool or like elementary school. Like, once a week a kid would staple their hand. What is wrong with you? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm unlike the other kids. Staples my hand for the 30th time this week. Oh my god. That one kid. True. I was like, I'm not gonna be an idiot by stapling my finger, other kids. I'm gonna be an idiot by getting in my comforter and rolling off my bed and almost breaking my neck, dealing more severe damage than any of you could possibly do to your own body at the young age of 5. It's the underlying curiosity. Exactly. Sometimes wish I was more curious about things other than rolling out of my bed from the top bunk inside my comforter. Sometimes I wish I was more curious about, going outside, playing sports, making friends. No, I just wanted to roll off my bed in the comforter. That was what I was curious about. Like I hated making friends as a kid. Like, what was wrong with me? I love making friends now. Like, there's so many cool people out there. I don't know. Maybe I just looked down on the other kids. I was just like, I'm the shit. You guys are never gonna get anywhere close to me. I'm just the shit. Just stand back, guys. Tomo's here. I'm better than all you guys. I don't need to make friends. I'm not here to make friends. I'm just here to win the 100K and like get an A on my assignment and leave you guys in the dust. You are mere stepping stones for the world stage for me. I don't know, man. What was I thinking as a kid? What's wrong with me? Oh man. As a child, it's more common to utilize injuries. No, I was like, I was not like, the amount of times I was on crutches as a small bun as a child, I was not proud of that. I was like, I was the one kid, I was a weird kid. Now that I think about it, I was a weird kid. Like, I loved running in PE. Okay, well, that's because I was fast and I like to show off. I think that's why. I'm like a show off. I'm definitely a show off. I like to show off. So I was like, I love running. I love being the top of my class and the fastest kid in my class, except for that damn kid who's slightly faster than me. Screw that kid. But like, I think I wanted to show off. So yeah. And then I would always hurt myself trying to be faster or trying to like do something stupid to show off. And then, yeah. That's why I was on crutches so much. I was just an idiot. I was also the show-off runner in PE. Yeah, no. Yeah, all the girls had crushes on the fastest kid. Wait, actually, that's a true story, though. There was this one girl who had a crush on me because I was the fastest kid. And, like, she was the fastest girl, and she always tried to catch me. But I was an asshole, and I was just like, I would always tease her, like, haha, you can't catch me. Ha, ha, ha. And they'd be like, I hate you. And you know what? Like, yeah. I was a jerk. Like, that was... Why did I think that was, like, being a nice person to, like... Yeah, you know. I was a jerk. But, you know, when you're a kid, you get really uncomfortable when someone else, like, has feelings for you. So you're like, you don't know how to act. Sometimes you tease them back, like, because you want to show that you're not interested. I don't know. It's, like, it's weird. Being a kid is hard. Oh, man. So, speaking so fast, I decided to give myself a can. Yeah, exactly. Like, literally, like... I think 3/4 of my freshman year in Bunn High School, I was like not walking. I was on like crutches. I sprained both of my ankles at the same time. Do you guys know how hard it is to sprain both of your ankles? I sprained my second ankle after my first ankle sprain because I was trying to race down stairs in crutches, and I started hopping on the other foot because I wanted to beat another kid down and show I was still fast on crutches. What an idiot! Like, so I fell because I was trying to race down a giant staircase on crutches. Because I was like, look kid, I'm not some like feeble little like crippled kid. I'm a badass. I'm gonna just run down these stairs on crutches by hopping down. And of course, like, I fell because I'm an idiot. Like, I could have just said, dude, I'm not stupid. I'm like, I'm gonna hurt myself because I'm an idiot here. But no, I'm like, ha, check me out, guys. I'm the shit. And I just started like crutching down at the speed of light, like, haha, check me out. Oh, shit. And then me, who already has a coordination problem, sprains my other ankle. Yes, the other kids thought I was absolutely based. And then I showed up the next day, like, in double ankle braces. And they're like, how do you manage to do that? I'm like, Trust me. It's not that hard. just do what I do, and you just follow the ways. Also, welcome in, Noah. Thanks for stopping by. The stream is turning into concerning baby bun facts. Well, yes. I was such a character as a kid. I was like, I think like some kids, like some of the other kids, like thought I was like, they're like, he's kind of like an anime character because I probably watched too much anime. But I was like, I don't know. I just had this like strange competitive side. I mean, I still do. Like when I find someone who I can like be competitive with and not come off as an asshole with, like I'll be like, well, there's a fine line, right? Because they have to be bad enough that they're at my own level, but like good enough that it's like there's like some like competition there, and they have to care enough. But like, I don't know. So like, but if they're like actually good, like I'm not gonna try and like talk with someone who's actually like good at something. Like it's funny to be competitive as a joke, but then I'm actually like really competitive with things. So it stuck with me. Yeah, Tomo, the hoarder of injuries, softest of buns. Exactly. Guys, I was thinking back to this because I was watching Awashi, the soccer anime. It's really good, by the way. I was thinking back to my own soccer tryouts because, guys, I was always the tryhard that never actually, like, put what was needed into like improving. I was like, I'm gonna try super hard in my soccer games, but then I never like signed up for like a soccer team because I didn't like think to like, I didn't think. I mean, you're a kid. I didn't have a brain, so I was like, I wanted to be like really good at soccer and be really fast and be really good, but I never like practiced. I never did any of the things, but like, because I was a tryhard, I would just, in the moment, I would just push myself to my limit, and then, like, I just break myself. Like, I just fall over, like, kicking the ball. So anyways, I tried out for the soccer tryouts with 2 sprained ankles. That definitely helped my recovery, you know? What could go better? What could go wrong, you know? You have two sprained ankles, and you're running on both of them. You're trying to be a tryhard. You're not very good at the sport to begin with, because you've only done like non-competitive soccer. Just not intelligent. Not intelligent. I don't know. I had the pro tag mindset with real world consequences. Yeah, I'm glad I did it in high school because I definitely learned from my actions. Oh my gosh. Horrible at football, bro. Brothers for real so disappointed when they found out it wasn't the sporty sister. Man, that sucks. But actually, no. Funny thing too, I was supposed to, before the, like, in that same time frame where I tried out for the soccer team, I was supposed to be on, like, the flag football team. I was supposed to be the carry because I was going to be the fastest kid in the league. Pat myself on the back. I was supposed to be, like, the carry, the running back, the guy who took the ball down the field. And guess what? The first practice, the day after the first practice, or was it? No, it was during the first practice. Sprained my ankle. And they're like, dude, how'd you sprain your ankle? Well, you know, I was at football practice, and you know, I did something stupid. Why'd you do that? Well, because I'm an idiot. Like, yeah. So, here's what it is. I got to play like one flag football game. It sucked too, because like I really wanted to play. Like, I love sports. Like, I'm a sport, like, I had sporty parents, guys. Like, both of my tomological parents are huge into sports. They met on a ski slope, guys. Do you know how crazy that is? My tomological dad there chased down my mom on the ski slope because he was like, damn, she can ski. Like, I'm gonna chase her down and catch her so I can flirt or whatever. Like, my tomological dad, they're kind of based. I had sporty parents. They did windsurfing. They did biking. My dad's a kite surfer now. Like, what the hell? And then me. I'm the broken child. I'm like, I inherited all of the competitive mindset, all of the athletic mindset from my parents. And now, now I'm a bunny on the internet. The only sport I do is walk down the stairs to get water and go to work. But I'm like, yeah, I will say I'm like like naturally like a little bit athletic, but like my only really big component is like my speed and my mental endurance. Like I like running. I have a passion for being outdoors, but I get easily distracted, so I'm not very good at practicing for sports. And yeah, I mean, like, I love playing soccer. I love shooting hoops. Hated baseball. Can never freaking hit a ball for the life of me. Hated golf. Could never swing the damn golf club for the life of me. Always missed the damn ball. Hated golf. Loved soccer. Sucked. Could never shoot the ball for my life, but was good at running the ball down the field, kind of. No ball control whatsoever. Love track and field till I, you know, face planted during the first relay. Reconnecting. All right, reconnection successful, it looks like. Anyways, we're back. Like, I was the anchor for the track team, for the B team, I think. I don't know. Well, either way, and like the first race I ever do, the first real race I do in Bun High School, I get the baton, like, first race ever. Like, the kids in front of me aren't gonna know what to do. We're like last, but like, of course, I'm like, well, I gotta run the baton. I gotta catch up to make up for the team. So like, that's my pasta, Keizetsu. That's my pasta that I'm supposed to be eating, but I keep getting distracted by talking with. So, there I am with the baton. I'm like chasing down the other people. And of course, I pull the Lightning McQueen. Like, how do you cross the finish line? Well, you dive across it to make sure you get there first. Except for I tripped and I dived across with my face. And yeah, I just blasted my face with the ground, the rough track tarmac, and I got like a rug burn across my face and bleeding and all that. And then I never got to, never got to run another race again, because then guess what? I sprained my ankle too after that. Doing God knows what. Loved doing sports. Loved being outdoors. Did I win? No, we were last place because I couldn't make up for the difference. No, I think I did actually catch up to one of the people. I passed him because I'm the shit. But, it is what it is. I think I did have, like, at the start of the season, I did have, like, one of the highest, like, sophomore, freshman, like, track times. People were, like, really impressed that, like, this guy has potential. And then, like, I never ran again because, face planted. I also just, I tried to do too much in high school. I tried to, like, I was in band or orchestra. I was in the symphony orchestra in my first year because they needed an oboe player. And guess what? I was the only oboe player that could play a note. So I got into the highest level, which meant I had to practice a lot, which I didn't want to do. So I was like, oh, I have to do that. And then guess what? I was the tryhard, so I had to be an honors kid. So I had to take the hardest courses possible at any given time because I wanted to be a tryhard and I didn't want to miss out and I wanted to get into a good college. So I did that. And then I also wanted to take a foreign language that I'd never known before, so I took Mandarin, and so, I decided to take a language that, could have been easy. I could have taken French, which I'd taken before. My mom already knew French, so I could have taken French, but no, I decided to take Chinese, which is the hardest language at the school. It was offered with the strictest teachers and the strictest classes, but no, I decided to take that. And I decided to, like, be a try-hard and be really good and study, and also do sports, and also do music. What a loser! And I just burnt out because I couldn't do all of that. I was that one try-hard kid. Gotta go. Thanks for stopping by, Nia. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have fun, Master Tamugwe, Hoarder of Injuries. Thank you. And hope you had a fun time. But yeah, running in circles basically on a track. Exactly. Yeah, I was the weird kid. And yeah, of course, I was the kid that transferred from the school with 30 kids that was considered the weird school. So, I was there, and I had to do things. I had to, like, show off, and I had to have no friends, and I had to be friends with all the smart kids, and be weird, and, like, standoffish against all the kids that I thought were, like, not the smart kids and not gonna succeed. Like, I had to be weird like that, and I couldn't just be accepting to everyone's personalities like I should have been. Some kids did come from struggled families, but I didn't, like, understand that as a kid. I was just like, oh my gosh, they're, like, gonna, like, convince me to, like, do bad things and not help me succeed, so I'm not gonna talk to them instead of being nice. So not a great thing, not a great thing. Learned a lot. Now I'm a lot nicer to people from, like, now I learned a lot, I realized, I was an asshole, but is what it is. Either way, do I still remember any Mandarin? I know how to say, like, diarrhea. That's the only thing I know how to say. Yeah. I'm just saying, sometimes it's good to reflect back on, like, how far you've come as a child. You're like, you know what? What was I doing? What was I doing back then? Like, sometimes it's good to look back and be like, I did way too much. I'm glad I learned from that. Say it, bro. No, I'm not gonna say it. Come on. Because you guys are gonna make fun of me for my, like, very, very not good accent. Oh, man. But, yeah, insufferable as a kid. Yeah, insufferable. Well, I'd say, actually, I'm more insufferable now. I'm more insufferable now than I am ever before. Because I'm self-aware of what it means to be insufferable. In fact, I'm being insufferable right now by dangling the carrot in front of your heads. I'm like, haha, you guys want to hear me say diarrhea in Mandarin? Well, guess what? I'm not going to say it because I'm going to be a dick. Say it. We got to clip it. All right, fine. If it's for the clout. No, just kidding. All right, guys, but you got to promise to clip it when I say diarrhea in Mandarin, because it's the one word I know how to say. And actually, the funny story behind it is I'd say it, and then my Chinese friends would be like, wait, why is your pronunciation really good, but like only for that one word? I'm like, well, because I put my whole heart into learning how to say diarrhea in Mandarin. Yeah, so I'm insufferable on purpose now. Yeah, now I'm aware of what it means to actually be insufferable, so I like do it just to the point where I can get away with it without actually being labeled as an asshole. And if I do cross the line, then I apologize profusely because I was aware of it the whole time. So, but yeah, okay, fine. You guys want to hear it? You guys want to hear diarrhea in Mandarin? Whoa, you gotta learn a potty word today. Pull on your big kid panties. Let's learn a potty word. All right, hold on. Let me look up the tones again. It's like 拉肚子, 拉肚子. Hold on, what are the tones again? 拉肚子, I think. Is that right? Is that right? Hold on. Google Translate. Hold on. Did I say it right? Okay, hold on. I can't even spell diarrhea in English, guys. Hold on. English to... Hold on. English... I pronounce it good, but why? I mean, because it's the only thing I know how to say. Hold on. Diarrhea. Wait, what? That's not how you say it. To have. Oh, it's the verb. To have diarrhea. What? It's not. Oh, shit. No. It's 拉肚子. What the? Okay, whatever. I pronounced it so good. That's actually really good. Okay, guys, but that's the only word I can say. That's the only word I know how to say, like, well. Like, please, understand. This is the only word that I have good pronunciation on. That's the only word that I can pronounce well. No other word, because I was a tryhard, guys. Like, that, oh, it's 拉肚子. There we go. Yeah. First tone. That's the only word I learned how to say because that's like, I was a tryhard. I'm like, I'm going to learn how to say one thing really, really well. So people are like, wow, wait, he's really good at this. And then like, I don't show them anything else. I know how to say hi, but it's like not good. Like, but yeah, I like, and I can't speak like fluently at all. I can only say like, 拉肚子. And that's it. That's it. They're like, oh, damn. Like, yeah, you can speak. And I'm like, and then they talk to me. I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying. I have no idea what you're saying. Oh my gosh. It's like me, like, I do the same thing with like Japanese. I learn how to say one thing really well so it looks like I actually like know what I'm doing. And so they're like, wow, that's actually kind of impressive. You're actually kind of good, right? And then and they're like, and I like talk and they're like, wait, this guy actually doesn't know shit. Yeah, when I meet any Mandarin speaker, yeah, I'm like, hey, check this out. I can say this one word. And they're like, bro, why is it that word? Why is it that word? Exactly. So, it is what it is. I'm gonna say it how it is. Say it how it is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to disappoint. But, yeah, I mean, come to think of it, like, I'm not unlike I still was as a child. I still do the same stuff, you know. Not wanting to give up band because I want to still, like, I don't want to, it's FOMO. In reality, it's just all FOMO. Like, it's like, I want to be able to do this, but I also want to be able to do this, but I also want to be able to do this. Like, I want to be able to do sports. I want to be good at soccer. I want to be good at track and field. I want to be good at singing. I want to be good at band. I want to be good at math. I want to be good at science. I want to be good at English. I want to be good at everything. And it's like, dude, you only have so much time. And so you got to pick and choose. But it's hard when you really feel like you can do everything, but you just don't have the time. So technically you can't. I don't know. Aren't I pretty good at Japanese conversations? Well, see, that's the thing, right? That's what I mean. Like, I can speak, like, the stuff that I learned in school, I mean, I studied it really hard. So, like, I know how to do what's in that box, but I can't do very much else outside that box. I'm like, Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, what? How do you say? How do you say it again? Like, ようこそ。名前はトモです。戦後は戦後は工学科学です。勉強するのは勉強するのは本当に好きだから、時間がないからあまりしない。Like I can say it, like it sounds like I'm like saying something. I have no idea what, like I know what I'm saying, but like I'm like, wait, what do I actually say after that? I'm like trying to try hard on something and I actually don't know what I'm doing. So it's like, このパスタはすごくいいです。It's like, oh yeah, this pasta is really good. Yeah, or like, 味はちょっとしょっぱいだからめっちゃ好きです。It's like, yeah, I focus so much on the flow, but what am I saying? What is my content? Like, yes, this pasta is very good. It's just like, okay, it's like, 今はエーペックスがすごくしたい、本当にしたいですが、今は配信中からいけません。エーペックスをするのはいけません。or something like that. Like やりたいけどやれないやれられない I see, like, I don't know how to say stuff. 日本語上手ですね。うるさいよお前やうるせえ聞きたくねえよそんなこと本当に聞きたくねえよ日本語は難しすぎる話したくないけど話したいめっちゃ上手うるせえよお前Oh man, anyways. What is happening? Noah, have you been listening? I'm talking about, what am I talking about again? I'm talking about how I'm not Nihongo Jozu. So, うるさいよ, baka. Like, yeah, I mean, sometimes you become a tryhard, so you learn how to do one thing really well, which for me would be pretending to have good flow. But then I also don't know how to say, like, anything other than, like, anime words, like, 信じてる兄貴行くぜ like, or like what's like another like big anime word that like people would know. I'd be like 残酷な天使の手で like like it's like それは本当に残酷な手でだよなですよねI said more than anime words. Okay, but true, but お前はもう死んでいる。何 Like, I don't know. But like kanji? No, we're not. Like, they'd be like, oh my gosh, Nihongo Jozu. And then they put like some very basic kanji. I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm just like... My knowledge has severe gaps. Otaku confirmed. Exactly, right? No one's good at kanji. Yeah, but like you could say like the basic kanji, like やることができません. Wait, that's the wrong dekimasen. I actually know that one. That's the wrong dekimasen. It should just be like desu. Not dekakeru. No, or like not the soto, or that's not soto, but you know, like the go and then the key. Anyways, I think that's the wrong one, Aidnan, but I might be wrong. Oh gosh, kanji just goes whoosh. Exactly. I mean, there are like some really weird, like complicated kanji that I know. Like I know like yume. Actually, everyone knows yume. everyone was like mamoru. Like, yeah, it's just because like, yeah. To leave is different. Yeah, okay, I'm not going insane. But like, no, like, just, you know, you try hard sometimes. You're just like, you pretend you're actually good at something, but you have no idea what you're doing. Like mixing, like, it's hard when people ask me for mixing advice, because like I'm just winging it half the time. I'm like, this sounds like shit, or something like I'm just winging it. I'm winging it with everything I'm doing. I guess I'm winging it right now. Like, I don't have like background. I don't have like training. I've just done it for enough times that I can fake it till I make it. But like mixing, people ask me for like serious advice, and not like my knowledge of the fundamentals is severely lacking. So I'm just like, I use this. I just throw $1,000 at every mix and hope it works. So maybe it's definitely more than that. Each mix, if you combine, no, I don't want to talk about it. I have a problem, but I mean it works. So yeah, otaku knows the hard, tons of hard kanji, but knows nothing basic. Exactly. I'm like. Naruhodo. But then I'm like, oh yeah, この辺には3チームあります。います。3チームいます。気をつけてください。まだ、打たないでください。今は、隠してる時間です。まだ待ってる。待って。Bute! like I can say like super anime things. I'm like trying to RP being in an Apex game, by the way. That's what I'm saying. But like, they're like, oh yeah, so what did you eat for lunch today? And I go like, pasta. Or something. Pasta des. I don't know. For some reason, I've watched every episode of One Piece, yet I still can't understand you. Just gotta watch more One Piece, guys. Just gotta watch more anime. You just gotta watch Apex streamers. Mario, is that you? Pasta! Yeah, I do pretty good. Aku the pizza! Sorry, that's not very nice. I shouldn't do that. It's so funny, though. I shouldn't do that. But anyways, such a try-hard kid. How much pasta did I finish? Only about half of it, to be honest. I still need to keep eating. I keep getting distracted. I talk way too much, guys. I talk so much. I need to shut the hell up. Please, I'm begging you, self. Please shut the hell up and eat your food. It's cold now. I'm so sad. Well, anyways, moving on. So back to talking, because we're streaming. What was I talking about again? Oh, right. How he was as a child. I will say, yeah, not much has changed. I still overload my schedule. I mean, I don't play an instrument anymore because I was finally like, okay, I give up. Oboe's too terrible. I hate oboe. But now instead of oboe, I just like, yeah, I'm like, you know what? I feel like I'd be missing out so much if I just didn't work, like if I didn't work my full-time job. You know, I want to like be a tryhard. I want to be like a high-level engineer at my full-time job. So I'm gonna work like 9 to 10 hours a day. Hee hee. Oh, but wait, I also want to be like a VTuber. So I'm still gonna like commit a bunch of time into being a VTuber. So I'm gonna stream like as much as I can every week. Oh, but then I also want to be able to sing really well. So I want to do my 2 hours of vocal exercises every day. Oh, but then I also want to mix well. So I want to like take on a bunch of mixing projects. So I mix as much as possible. Oh, but I also want to be fit. So I kind of want to go to the gym too and do push-ups. Well, oh, but I also want to be good at Apex. So I want to play Apex as much as possible. So, and then it just keeps piling up. And then you're like, okay, pick like 2 of those things. Pick 2 of those things and do them. It's like so hard. I'm like, well, if I just played Apex every day for like 12 hours, I'd probably be pretty good. And I could probably do it. I mean, I could probably play every day. I could probably like, if I really wanted to, I could probably just sit in ranked games all day long and improve over time. Oh, but I also want to sing. Oh, I need to do all these covers now. Crap. Well, I might as well sing the new Canaria song like the day it comes out. and record that. Oh, but I can also mix it. Oh, but I also want to add something new to the mix. So I'm going to try some new stuff too, which is going to make it even longer. Oh, but I also want to stream too. I guess I'm going to have to slot in streaming somewhere there too. Oh, but I should also see my friends and me a good friend. Oh, but I should also like visit my family. Oh, but I should also like, and it's like, oh, how do you do all these things? It's like, oh, but I should also do research for this one thing. Like, do I get stressed often? Yes and no. See, like, I have all these things I want to do, but because like, I won't say I don't like have like a short attention span. Like, I have a very focused attention span. Like, when I start doing something, I don't want to stop. Like, I just like streaming right now. I could say, okay, well, I'll stream for like 30 minutes and I'll go do something else. But no, I'm going to stream until I feel like the stream is done. Like, I'm going to stream for like 2 hours, you know? So like, I have a really focused attention span and I get really absorbed into doing things. So like, if I'm at work, like, if I didn't have to stream, I might be working like 12 hours every day just because like I get so focused in. I'm like, oh, but there's this stuff I can do too. Why don't I just go in and do it? Oh, but I could do this too. And I could do this too. Like, I guess maybe I'm too much of an opportunist. So like, but it only really gets stressful when there's like a lot of deadlines piling up because I've accepted too much. And then it's like, and then the opposite happens. Then it's like, oh my gosh, wait, I have to do this and I have to do this and I have to do this and I have no time to do any of it. Okay, I have to cancel one of these things and let someone down on this side, which is the worst feeling. You have to let someone down because it's like, oh, sorry guys, I have to cancel stream because I have to work on this mix, or I have to like stay late for bun duties because I promised this one thing. And then, you know, it's like, the stressful part is letting people down more than it is actually like doing the thing itself. Like, once I'm doing the thing, I'm so happy. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is why I love doing this thing. So it's hard. Yeah, do what you want, but also take care of yourself. Yeah, it's hard. Like, I need to learn how to cook, guys. Like, that's the bottom line. Like, I need to learn how to cook. But where do I find the time to cook? When I come home from bun duties and then I stream immediately. And then I should go to work so I can get to bun duties on time. All right, I should go to sleep so I go to bun duties on time. But then I also want to play Apex so I get better at Apex every day. But I also want to sing. It's like, huh? It doesn't make any sense. So, I wish I just wasn't so like passionate about so many things. Like, it's hard. It's like, people say like being passionate about a lot of things is a blessing, but it's so hard because you feel like you can't do everything you want to do. Is this venting? I feel like I'm trying to be keep an optimistic spin on this. Like, I'm not actually sad about it. I'm not stressed about anything like at this very moment. Maybe later I will be. Maybe later I'll be when I realize how much I have to do. But like, since I'm in the middle of something, like, I'm not stressed at all. I'm just like enjoying the moment, you know? You want to do it all? You can be paralyzed because you don't know what to do first. Exactly. But then once you start doing that first thing, you're on a roll. You're like, okay, I did this first thing. Great. Let's do this second thing and this third thing. And then you overestimate your abilities and you're like, wow, I did like 5 things today. I can do that tomorrow. And then tomorrow you're like, I want to watch anime. And yeah. Have a nice lunch, Fridge. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, so that was you learned a little bit about me today. I don't know how we got here. I feel like I've maybe talked about this stuff before. I'm really trying not to come off as complaining. Like, I think it's like, it's an interesting personality quirk maybe that I have that other people don't have. Like, but yeah. I was told you can be anything you want, but not everything you want. Oh, that's such a good quote, actually. I've never actually heard that one before, but that's such a good quote, Andrew. Like, I never really thought about it that way. Like, you can be anything you want, but not everything you want. Because right now, I'm like, I always think like, you can do anything if you try hard enough. Like, that's the mindset I've always had. And I continue to have it. Like, I think, like, there's always a way you can do something. If there's a will, there's a way. But there's only, like, you can't do so many ways at the same time. It's not possible. If only there were, like, 48 hours in a day. But if there were 48 hours in a day and I required 0 hours of sleep, I know I would still be trying to do 7 things instead of 3. Maybe that's just bun nature. Just bun nature. Marshmallow nature. I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah. Crazy stories, guys. Crazy stories. If only Tomo could wear all 4 outfits at once. There's probably a way to do that. See, oh god, there's the dangerous thinking. I'm like, well, there's probably a way to do that. You just have to figure it out. And that's maybe, yeah. A lot of you realize this of late, a lot of the stuff you enjoy has been in the back burner because of other stuff you also enjoy. Right? It's like, you're so absorbed doing something you enjoy, but then you feel like you're missing out on the other stuff you enjoy. But it's like, how can you possibly do all that? Then you quit your job and you quit everything to do the things you want to do, and then you're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore because I'm stressed about not having a job. I don't know. But, hello, Kimberly. Welcome in, welcome in. So, yeah, I mean, it's hard. There's a lot of stuff to do, but it's fun being able to do a lot of things. I mean, I guess jack of all trades, master of none, but also like selectively good at some of those traits. So like master of some, but jack of many traits. I don't know. I say traits, it's trades, right? Jack of all trades. But you know, I guess if I were to rank my priorities though, I mean, number one is probably singing. I still want to be a good singer. I still want to be a really good mixer, and I want to work hard to improve as much as I can. I also still want to be like, I want to like hone my academic mind. I still want to like, you know, go to bun duties and learn as much as I can and become a functional adult in society, you know. And I also want to like, and then maybe like the fourth priority is like, you know, I still want to get good at streaming, and then everything else kind of falls under that, like cooking and being social and other things that are important. And then Apex. Actually, Apex probably falls above all those, and then everything else falls below. I need to stop playing so much Apex! Ah! I played Apex until 2 in the morning last night. I was like, you know what? Like, I could play one game at 1 a.m. I was like, you know what? I could play one game. I could probably sneak one in, guys. What's the harm in playing one Apex game at 1 a.m.? 5 games later, it's 2 a.m. I was like, because every time I lose, I'm just like, well, that sucked. I need to do another one. Like, I only killed like 5 people this time. I need to kill 6 next time. And it's like, I mean, yeah, it's really good if you're like constantly trying to improve at something and improve very fast, but like, oh, it's not good when you have work tomorrow and you have to sleep. But yeah, you're trying to learn drums. It's a fun challenge, but you haven't played a lot of bass and the guitar, right? Like, I wanted to learn drums too, but like I haven't. Like, I have all the tools here to do it, but I don't have the time. And like I've been like doing other things, like playing Apex instead or streaming instead. And it's like, well, I can't do those all at the same time, right? And like, exactly, right? Like, wanting to get good at video games, like, well, there's no point. Maybe there is a point in getting good at video games. People are like, it's fun. I guess that's the main point. Like, you can't discount having fun in life, right? Like, getting good at video games is fun. It's enjoyable. It's a good time. But like, you know, it's hard. It's hard to balance that, especially if you have like I guess also my traits lead me to be very like addicted to things easily, not just video games, but like addicted to like anything that feels like it has like value to me. If I see anything has a smidge of value, I will like dive in way too deep and I'll lose track of other things. Like, you know, like I'm like getting good at Apex. It gives me enjoyment. And so like I find value in that. So I play it a lot. And then I'm like, shit, I made a mistake. But yeah, Apex is probably the one to drop, right? But it's like all my friends play it. So there's the other value, right? The other value is like the social aspect of Apex. Like I like love playing Apex because it's really fun to meet people through Apex, and like, you know, there's that, you watch an anime, like there's the spirit of camaraderie you get when you like do something with your friends together and like you succeed in something, like the boost of dopamine you get from that. Not serotonin, by the way, it's dopamine, because dopamine is the reward circuitry that activates most often in video games. Usually not serotonin. So many people say this gives me serotonin. No, it's dopamine, you idiot. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. It's dopamine. Dopamine is temporary. Serotonin is, yeah. Anyways, sorry, I'm being a stickler here. But yeah, I mean, like Apex rewards like building connections with your friends and like learning each other's play styles and developing your own play style. There's so much skill expression and so much like fun you can have, not just by yourself, but with other people. And you know, the other reward is you get closer to other people and you build good friendships. Like, these are all things of value. There's nothing wrong with like wanting to build closer connections with people. So like, I find that as value. So like, I'm like, hey, Apex, I have a reason. But yeah, some things I can't justify, but like some see, that's the thing. Even like vegging out watching anime, I find value in. That's what's so dangerous. I'm like, well, this is a really good story. I can learn something about like writing stories by watching this and seeing how the author does it, and like seeing how the characters develop and take aspects of this if I want to write a story. Like, it's so dangerous when you feel like there's value in everything, because I mean, things wouldn't be created if they didn't have value. So yeah, my attention span's very short. That's how I can read 3 books at the same time. Sorry if your English is very good. No, your English is great, Tammy. I totally understand you. But that's incredible. That's incredible. 3 books, that's like the opposite of me. Instead of reading 3 books like over the course of a month at the same time, I read 1 book in like 3 hours or something. Like, I managed to read like 1 book in an entire day and I don't eat or sleep. Like, it's the opposite for me. My attention span is way too strong. See ya, Daria. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. You can have all your friends play Genshin Impact and enjoy co-op with the competition. Okay, that's true. But like, the more and more I play Genshin Impact, the less value I see in it. Honestly, for my own enjoyment. Like, that's why I haven't played Genshin Impact recently. I only see Genshin Impact as a tool to do voice exercises too at the moment. Like, I don't find the value in it because it's pretty, like, co-op, you're not really working towards a goal usually. It's just farming materials and farming with, like, if I just stop pulling for characters, then I never need to farm for materials ever again, right? And if you already have, like, really, really good characters, then you don't need to keep farming for materials in Genshin Impact. And so for me, like, it's like, well, I built all the characters I want, and I have all the I have like 5 team comps that are really strong. There's no more value in me playing the game anymore because there's nothing for the grinding isn't rewarding to me because I don't want to go through that whole like process again. I already have what's good enough to get me through. And if I really, the danger for Genshin would be if I started doing speed runs and pushing the limits of like what you could do in theory crafting, but like I know as a fact that I don't have enough time nor like the base skill set yet to do that, so I don't. So that's why I stopped playing Genshin mostly, at least in my free time. But I like playing it on stream because it's entertaining and fun. Anyways, subscribe to my channel. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. I think you did mention that before in chat, but I appreciate it. Thank you. In regards to gaming, it's fighting games. Love getting better at them, especially the homie aspect, right? Like, okay, I will say it, like, games like Genshin Impact are not so much like skill-based games, but skill-based games are so addicting to me because the thrill of getting better is just so fun. You're just like, I don't know, it's just this feeling that you're getting better at something, and eventually you'll develop your own unique play style, and you'll offer something that's you'll be able to do something that no one else can, or be better than other people, and eventually move to that place where you're like the best you can be at something. Like that's for me the thrill of it. And also, of course, the friends you meet along the way. Like, there's so many positives to gaming communities, and also so many negatives if you get too absorbed into it. But I 100% agree, Juicebox. It's tough. I think, especially like if you're trying to do music and other things on the side, and have a real job and have a real life. You know, it's just so much. Anyways, I think I've kind of exhausted my topics for today. There's a lot I still need to I still want to chat about, but I gotta finish my food. It's getting a little late. I've chatted for like an hour and a half, non-stop, just talking about random stuff. So, thanks for coming by, everyone. Thanks for sticking with me while we are dressed up in our sailor outfit, and we'll switch over. We'll limit the poll next time, and hopefully we can do more. Hope you guys enjoyed this chatting. I had a lot of fun. I thought it was really enjoyable, and yeah. So before I forget, since we're here, I do want to give a check around. Maybe there's someone we can raid, but Yeah, let's see. Who can we raid into? Is there anyone who's here? Oh, it looks like... Oh, perfect! Rion's live right now, actually, doing some unarchived karaoke. So, we'll raid into Rion, Videon Kise from My Holo TV. Please give him a warm welcome, say Tomo raid, drop a pog in the chat, and I'll see you guys over there. So, without further ado, thanks for coming, everyone. I've been Uzuki Tomoya, Otsutomo, Otsumip, Otsupyon, and I'll see y'all in the next stream, which is some more free writing this coming Thursday. Or Friday for some. So, I'll see y'all later. Otsutomo. Bye.
What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. Before you go, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We're almost to 100k subscribers, so if you could hit the bell and share, I'd really appreciate it. I post every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Alright, that's all, my dudes. Remember, as always, love, peace, and weed.